Good morning, grade 7. We are doing set 42. In that, set 42, fourth question now. Wheel of a bullock cart has a diameter of 1.4 meter. Can you see diameter is 1.4? Okay. How many rotations will the wheel complete as the car travels 1.1 kilometers? Now see students, let me make the concept clear. For example, this is a wheel. Okay, if I start from here, this point, and it is moving up till here, again it is coming to the original position. So from here to here is the distance traveled, from here to here, same. So distance traveled in one rotation is equal to the circumference. Are you understanding me? So see here, distance travelled in one rotation is equal to the circumference. So one rotation is one circumference. We have to find how many rotations. So total distance, if you divide by circumference, you will get number of rotations. Are you understanding me? Okay. Now see, first let us calculate this. Distance travelled in one rotation is equal to the circumference, you know. Okay, for example, from here to here, there is 100 meter is the distance, and if the wheel is travelling, for example, in one rotation, it is covering 10 meters. 10 meters in one rotation, that is equal to the circumference. So how many rotations will be there? It will be 10 rotations, because in one rotation it is completing 10 meters. Are you understanding me? So total number of rotations is total distance upon circumference. If here is 5 meters, it is covering the distance of 5 meters. Then how it will be? In one rotation, if it is completing 5 meters and total distance is 100 meters. So it is going to complete 20 rotations. Are you understanding? Okay. That means first we have to find the circumference, and whatever is the total distance, here in this case it is 1.1 kilometer. So for that we have to divide that distance by circumference, and then you will get number of rotations. Are you understanding? So let us start from the first again. See now. Diameter of the wheel, this diameter is given as 1.4 meters and distance is in kilometers. If you see, one is in meter and one is in kilometers. So we have to convert first. Okay. So first let us convert meters and kilometers. We know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Alright, this is the conversion. So 1.1 kilometer will be 1.1 into 1000. That is 1100 meters. Are you understanding me? Meter is the small unit, kilometer is the big unit. So 1.1 meter, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000, and 0.1, that means again more 100, so it becomes 1100 meters. This is first conversion. Second is distance travelled in one rotation we are calculating. Distance travelled in one rotation is equal to the circumference. So first let us calculate the distance travelled in one rotation, that is equal to circumference. So that is pi into d. Pi is 22 by 7, d is 1.4, we can see. So 7 ones are, and this is 0.2s are. So this comes out to be 22 into 0.2. So that comes out to be 4.4, and this unit is in meters. So 4.4 meters is circumference. It is the distance travelled in one rotation. So one rotation equal to how many? 4.4 meters. Are you understanding me? So rotation and distance. So if rotation is 1, distance travelled is 4.4 meter. So how many are the rotations if distance is how much? 1100 meters. So if you cross multiply this, what you get is 1100 into 1 is 1100, and x into 4.4 is 4.4x. So in short, what we get now is, if you cross multiply, you have 1100 into 1 is equal to x into 4.4. We want to find the value of x. So it will be 1100 upon 4.4. It is same as total distance divided by circumference. Are you understanding me? This is how we get it. Alright. Okay, this was for your understanding. So always remember, if you want to find the number of rotations, then total distance travelled divided by circumference, if you do it, you will get how many rotations are required. Alright, so let us do this. Now I want to remove this point, so I will multiply by 10. But if I am multiplying 10 denominator, I have to multiply it into numerator also. So it will be 100 upon 4.4 into 10. If I am multiplying denominator, I need to multiply numerator. So this becomes 1 and 000. Now this point will go and you will get 44. Is this clear? Now see, 11 ones are 1, 2, 3 zeros. Okay, and 11 fours are. Alright, 4 ones are, and 4 you know that, 25s are 100, and this 0 comes out to you. So how many are the total number of rotations? So number of rotations is 250. Got the answer, everybody? Okay. So this was the last problem from your set 42. Next time we will start with the concept of arc of a circle. Okay, arc of a circle. So till then, please take good care of yourselves. Stay home, stay safe, and please study regularly. Thank you.